Good day. I'm Jonathen Beliera on the day watch at the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center in New York. Today is December 18th, 2022 at the time of roughly 1400 GMT time. Today I'm going to take a quick look at the current development of Tropical Cyclone 5S, otherwise known as Darian. To begin, we're looking at the Joint Typhoon Warning Center to get an idea of the overview of the tropic situation in the Indian Ocean. And as we can see, we have Tropical Cyclone 5S, otherwise known as Darian, roughly 800 nautical miles to the west-southwest of the Sundra Strait. Taking a look at some ensembles, we can look at the GEFS and we can see over the next 60 hours or so, the system is expected to trend towards the south-southeast before eventually turning to the west within that 96 to 144 hour mark. And the GEFS is one of the most bullish of the ensembles, whereas the GEPS has a similar track. However, the system does not develop nearly as strong or intense as we have with the GEFS, with this ensemble reading seeing low pressure centers of roughly 970 to 960 millibars in some of the more bullish runs within this ensemble. However, the median low being around 983 millibars out to around 144 hours. Whereas with the GEPS, around 144 hours, we're seeing that ensemble made of 998 millibars. Taking a look at the environment around it and taking a look at infrared satellite, we can see heavy convection around its LLC, especially in that northwestern quadrant of the system. And we can see due to environmental factors such as shear, we can see it's currently in a favorable environment. And as we expect this system to move to the southeast over the next 60 hours or so, it's going to remain in that favorable environment in regards to shear. Taking a look at upper or lower level convergence, we can see the LLC, or the center of the low, is currently in a favorable environment of low level convergence. And regarding upper air divergence, we can see that northwestern quadrant in favorable quantities of upper air divergence, allowing for this convection to really flare up in this quadrant of the system. Taking a look at our in-house product derived from the GFS model system, overlaid with some significant wave height data, we can see across the western quadrant, we're seeing very rough seas, 4 to 5 meters in height, in that immediate vicinity to the west of our low-level center, whereas you go out around 100 nautical miles past to the west or to the south and north of our system, we're seeing rough seas roughly between 2 and 4 meters. And as we move through time into the 19th and 20th, the GFS is really picking up on this system, increasing in strength with high seas locally around its center and very rough seas 100 nautical miles to the west and north and south of this system as we move into Wednesday midweek. And then we'll eventually see this system curve to the west by end of this week, remaining fairly strong in intensity. And we might see this system stick around for a while in the central South Indian going into next weekend even. We won't see any expected weakening until the end of next weekend with this latest GFS run. However, it is something to keep looking at over the next couple of days or so. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow us on LinkedIn to receive all the latest weather and routing news. Once again, this is Jonathen Beliera from the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center. Stay connected and safe.